All right, and we are back here on the network. Hopefully that was a brief enough stoppage for you guys. We have another major announcement at the end of this matchup, and it's our next Hall of Fame inductee set to be announced following the Undisputed World Championship match. Triple threat, Hostile, Ratluck, DZ, the third time, the final time, at least for this current time stanza. Who knows? It'll probably end up happening again in the future. One of the biggest world title matches in recent history. Extreme Rules, guys. The only way to win in EIF on ED rules is to win by pinfall in this matchup. And you have to win in the ring. But weapons are allowed. Ding, ding, ding. And we are underway, and DZ is out of here. Hostile and Ratluck will stay in the ring. And, oh, what a move. Oh, Ratluck, well, he's from Hollywood now, so he pulls out the stunts. And luckily, he doesn't even need a stunt double. DZ bringing in the sledgehammer. He's a Triple H representative in Superstardom. Ratluck avoids it. Hostile avoid it. Ratluck avoids it again. And rolls to the outside. Here comes Hostile under the ring. Extreme International fighting for a reason. We've got three superstars, a chair, a sledgehammer. What is Ratluck going to get? Hostile's not going to allow him to find out. Chair to the side, and another chair to the side of Ratluck. DZ trying to chase away the referee. And Hostile chair shots to the legs. Looking to slow down Ratluck, who's been the most damaged by far. Hostile, the world champion, has the most momentum. DZ doesn't have a single ounce of momentum. Never mind, he does. Sledgehammer to the back of Hostile. Jinx. Sledgehammer over the top of the head of Hostile. Well, it is an extreme start. The last triple threat we had was pretty brutal as well. Hostile getting up. Ratluck over the top rope, and they all hit each other, and Hostile somehow emerges. Do you know Kung Fu? That man does. In the ring goes the champ. Hostile over the top rope again. He might have caught the chair a little bit. Hey, Hostile doesn't need to be from California and Hollywood to do some stunts. He's got some of his own. He was Mr. WrestleMania, and Mr. WrestleMania only being a part of one WrestleMania main event in his career seems a little ironic. Hostile's hoping to change that number with a win tonight. Scoop slam reverse from DZ. Neckbreaker connects. That sledgehammer was used in the previous triple threat tonight as an ending spot. Frost pedigreeing Prof Jag on the sledgehammer, so look for that to potentially be the curtain call on one of these three superstars nights. Ratluck throwing the chair into the mat. It glues out and unglues itself. What the heck? DZ running into a sledgehammer from Hostile. Ratluck. Okay, and the referee's down from Hostile, and Ratluck botched his own stunt. All right. Looks like you're not going to earn that role in the new Ghost Rider film now that Nicolas Cage is hurt. We thought you'd take it. Ratluck gets taken out from Hostile. Hostile! Sledgehammer onto DZ. Giving DZ a taste of his own medicine, as DZ had done to Hostile earlier in the match. Sledgehammer misses for Ratluck. Ratluck stopped, Hostile dropping it. Here comes DZ, and Hostile going to look to get rid of him quickly, but the challenger stays him off. Single leg lariat connects. Challenger's up, taking advantage of the champion Lion Salt connects. Looking for the pin. Does Ratluck win the title? No. DZ missing chair shots. Ratluck will take advantage of that by just leaving the ring, and Hostile hit with a chair in the back of the head. Remember, the last two times these guys fought, it was not an Extreme Rules match. Chair shot to the knees of Hostile. Now Ratluck with the ladder. Hostile originally won the title in TLC. They then fought in a normal rules match at Ultimate Destiny. There's that ladder. We have the L, we have the C. Awaiting the T if need be. Huh, it rhymed. Ratluck with a leg drop over. Hostile, who gets hit with a chair. Hostile is being hung out to dry right now by the challengers. Corkscrew connects for Ratluck. And wait a minute, DZ, just as soon as he had a chance to turn his back on Ratluck, he tried. Zigzag from behind. Ratluck will have none of that. And now it's Hostile stirring. Hostile with an elbow to the face. Drop kick misses. Ratluck with a clothesline to the back of Hostile. And now Haas being picked up from Rat. DZ trying to get in the way. Oh, wait, what is DZ thinking? Oh, big Hurricane Rana connects. Now Hostile yet again looking under the ring. Opportunity for DZ to take advantage. Instead, he's going out towards Hostile. Hostile will disregard weapons. DZ will not disregard himself. He dives out, trying to make a sacrifice. Hostile standing by DZ. We'll try to help the camera angle for those viewing here. I can't get over here, unfortunately, anymore. Ratlock diving out. Shout out to the X Division. Lizman had been watching at some point earlier this evening. Not sure if he's still with us or not. DZ with his first taunt. As Lizman, the current EIF X Division champion, was watching on during our pre-show. He's not scheduled for this evening's contests, but he could be in attendance and might be proud to see the X Division being represented through the main event. DZ is trying to further represent. DZ climbing the ladder. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Ratluck down. DZ diving off the top of the ladder, and he got Ratluck. All 3 men are down. What a world title match to start. And Hostile, the world champion, is trying to get himself pumped up. He's been down for a while, but the champ is back. Oh, and he sits on top of the spine of DZ. DZ writhing in pain and agony. Due to poor number performance, the voice chat feature has been disabled. Yay! And now Ratluck. Irish whip stopped from Hostile. Hostile throwing him off, and immediately out goes Hostile and Ratluck. Do you know Kung Fu ×3? DZ gonna try and show Hostile what he taught him. DZ and Hostile, that's an original rivalry for those two back in the regular world title era. DZ tries to fly, Ratluck not home for him. Sledgehammer to the ribs of DZ. Sledgehammer again to the ribs. Another shot from Ratluck. Vicious. And now Hostile, we have the T in TLC brought out. Table has been introduced. These guys are not afraid to get extreme. They hold the championship, and when it says Extreme International Fighting's Undisputed World Championship, you know to represent it well. Hostile's done it multiple times in his career. These two have, and they want to be the one to represent the top title in this league come WrestleMania 9. Ratluck diving out. Hostile using the table as more of a weapon as opposed to a setting. He just chose not to set up the table. Hostile from the apron. In the ring goes our champion. And now Hostile climbing. What is going on? Hostile misses the axe handle. These guys are just absolutely nuts tonight. DZ with a knee to the back of Hostile. Ratluck trying to get involved now. DZ, steel chair to the back of the world champion. And he tosses it out on Ratluck. Non-politely, I might add. Not that you can ever politely toss a chair to somebody. DZ with steel steps. Hostile getting up. Hostile labeled. The front of Hostile's head hit the ladder. The back of it hit the top turnbuckle. Ratluck to the top. Meanwhile, DZ. Oh, wait. DZ sets his attention. Oh, he attacks Hostile in awkward animation. So all 3 of these men with finishers. An opportunity to end the match. DZ, Irish whip to Hostile. Here comes Ratluck. Misses. Hostile, the world champion, will roll to the outside, leaving the challengers in the ring to themselves. DZ misses a hand, misses another shot. Now Hostile, DZ reverse, elbow to the face. DZ stopped. Hostile with a knee to the ribs. Hostile stopped. DZ with a clubbing blow. Back and forth they go. All 3 of them in this co-main event. Undisputed World Championship on the line. You know, this is the second pay-per-view in a row that these guys have been snubbed from getting to main event. Hostile setting the table up on the outside. So perhaps there is maybe some pride these guys are trying to fight for. Hostile thrown into the barricade from DZ. Hostile reverses DZ. Oh, DZ, no. Scoop slammed away from the table, luckily. Elbow drop from Ratluck hit the top of Hostile's head. And Ratluck rolling in underneath the bottom rope. And Ratluck with a taunt. He's not afraid to let people know what's on his mind at times. He's been an outspoken superstar as of late in his career. DZ has a reputation for that. Hostle's more of a quiet guy, but can be vocal when called upon. He prefers actions to speak louder than words, and that has done just fine for Hostle throughout his career, a multi-time world champion. All three of these superstars at some point before the end of the year will be in the Hall of Fame. Hostle and DZ, 2014 inductees, or 2013, I apologize. Ratluck, 2-for-1 bargain sale on the outside, as his name will also be given the call to the Hall on Friday, March 4th. I believe that was the second taunt for Ratluck. I could be wrong. We'll have somebody check that. That was the fourth for Hostle. Do you know Kung Fu? Hostle misses the knee. DZ going to get in the ring. DZ off the rope. Ratluck. The outside. Bit of a stare down going on between these three. But guys, you have to understand the pressure all three of these competitors face. It's the last time they're going to get a triple threat with one another in the modern championship stanza, and they know that the winner of this is going on to WrestleMania. We have two names confirmed, actually three names confirmed in WrestleMania thus far. We have Brutality confirmed in one of the main events for WrestleMania. We have Greedy and Frost as the other two. They are confirmed in the 5-man Money in the Bank ladder match, the blockbuster announcement that was announced earlier this evening. As we pass the 11 o'clock Eastern time mark, glad you could join us here on EIF's 7th annual Fears Reality. Hostile Exile out to the outside, Ratluck with him too. You're watching a chaotic triple threat Extreme Rules match for the Undisputed World Championship. And still to come, it's Tripod versus Jetstar for the Undisputed Superstar himself. Hostle misses all the rope. Ratluck with a big boot. Ratluck with a finisher. This could be it for Hostle. One, new world champion. No, Hostle easily kicking out at one, but he used a finisher to do so. First finisher and first pinfall attempt of the night has been recorded. It's for Ratluck. Even with just a 1 count, still just 2 measly seconds. Oh, wait a minute. Ratluck has another finisher. Hostle used a ring escape. DZ, signature. He's got 2 finishers. Hostle didn't go for the finisher, but DZ thought he did. DZ went for the finisher. Hostle knew it. He reversed him. A lot of lag going on, and Hostle has 2 finishers. Stamina an issue, though. He won't be able to hit any. And Ratluck doing the sacrificial pin to help get he and DZ up quicker and allow them more time for recuperation. Ratluck still, look at Ratluck though, he's got 5 reversals to the other superstars, 3 each. Oh no, here's Hostle, has to turn away, and he does. Hostle able to quickly get out of that ring. Ratluck to the apron. Hostle with a knee, DZ over the top he goes. And now DZ, reverse from Ratluck. Pair of elbows. Hostle awaiting. Now DZ and Ratluck reversing each other off. Hostle will take ring advantage. And the stare down continues. DZ going to reintroduce the ladder. Ratluck simultaneously picking up a steel chair. Hostle and Ratluck, he had to defend as Monkey in the middle versus Ratluck and DZ. DZ now throwing the ladder out, taking himself out with it. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I definitely don't think that was. DZ to the top rope, but Ratluck creates a botch. Ratluck with a botch, DZ able to capitalize. These matches aren't scripted for a reason, guys. DZ finisher and Hostle with a reversal. DZ is out of finishers. DZ reverse, Ratluck and Hostle both with 2 finishers. All 3 men standing in corners just as the match had begun. Hostle with a drop kick, it's able to take Ratluck down. Here comes DZ with a chair to the ribs of the champion, seated in the corner. And DZ has regained at least a signature. He has that going for him. Ratluck hit with a chair shot to the back. And now the chair thrown over the face of Ratluck, just disrespectful by DZ. Hostle trying to get up. DZ now trying to mark his territory versus these two. not allowing either to get to both feet. Now he allows both. Unintentionally, I might add. Ratlick escaping shortly after Hostile, who re-enters. Spinning heel kick for DZ. Hostile re-exits. Ratlick stays in the ring. Let's see if he decides to do anything. He does not. He leaves. Hostile misses the knee. Here's DZ. Hostile yet again out. And it's a game of whack-a-mole with EIF superstars. First they're there, then they're not. An unfortunate reality that has been the main event for some years. These stare downs do tend to occur. Typically our viewership drops because of them, and it has tonight as well. Hostile with a scoop slam to Ratlock. DZ turned around. Hostile throwing DZ into the ring. Still, though, major implications for this match. Again, these superstars making cautious moves to our viewers just so the reality settling in. These guys know that if they do not win tonight, there is a chance they will not be in the WrestleMania main event. And that is a chance that none of these men want to take. Hostile to the outside. We're going to see. Now, wait a minute, DZ, turn around, Ratlick, finisher. Finisher can, oh my gosh, DZ might be done. This could be it. This could be it. Oh my gosh, Ratlick is the champion. Ratlick has been able to do it. Third time was the charm. Ratlick ended WrestleMania 8 as the Undisputed World Champion, and he looks like he's going to get to pick where he left off. Ratlick is somehow, yet again, able to pull off another upset. And Ratlick is the Undisputed World Champion headed in to WrestleMania 9. He will have 5 weeks for the reign. It will be his longest reign yet. Ratlick, you have to think, though, the odds are stacked against him because not only is WrestleMania typically a bad place to defend an Undisputed Championship, but even for a guy like Ratlick, it's even worse because he has, unfortunately, his Achilles heel of 2015 was his lack of successful title defenses, and so he must step up to the plate and try to do what only one man has done in EIF history, and that is successfully retain the Undisputed World Championship at WrestleMania 9. And guys, before we head off here, we have a couple of announcements. We're going to take a timeout after these major announcements. And of course, I guess the biggest one right now is Ratlick has been confirmed as the Undisputed World Champion walking in to WrestleMania 9. His opponents, well, there's another major announcement. Those will be announced at the end of tonight's pay-per-view. Yes, at the end of Fear is Reality. Stick with us because we are going to announce the 2 main events for EIF WrestleMania 9 on March 5th. DZ was again a victim of getting pinned. Hostile was just a split second too late. Not the result that he would have liked to have. And it's an unfortunate one for the now former world champion. Ratlick yet again takes the title from Hostile. Well, guys, EIF is a very serious league, and with that, we have a lot of serious moments, and there's times that we like to reflect on the not-so-action-packed moments, and we like to honor those superstars that have done what very few have been able to do, and that's withstand being in this league for as many years as some of these guys can. They're rare finds, and in this year's Hall of Fame class, 2 superstars have already been confirmed that are rare qualities, diamonds in the rough, in Prismatic Nebula and Ratlick. And tonight that class will be completed as we announce the 3rd and final inductee of the 2016 EIF Hall of Fame class to be inducted on Friday, March 4th, the eve of EIF WrestleMania 9. This man may not be in the main event of WrestleMania 9, but he is a main eventer, and he's a guy who has earned that main event. Under speculation by many other superstars and under criticism by all, he has still been able to persevere. In EIF, it's not always about the skill, it's about the will. And he had it, and he has, and still does, for years. He has been one of the most dedicated superstars, at times outlandish, but always honest. A guy that deserves things that he gets based on what he does to get them. Regardless of anybody's opinion, this is one thing he actually didn't buy, but he has earned it. And for that, the final inductee in the 2016 EIF Hall of Fame class is none other than By the Greedy. And of course, so that is it, guys. Your 2016 Hall of Fame class, Greedy, Ratluck, and Prismatic Nebula. It's going to be one you do not want to miss. These guys are all extremely active in EIF still, and it's very rare that you can have a Hall of Fame class in which all the superstars are still high-level competitors. They are all main eventers, and it's going to be an awesome opportunity. Stay tuned with us throughout the upcoming broadcast. In these next few weeks, we'll announce the official time for the EIF Hall of Fame induction ceremony, as well as who will be inducting who, and perhaps even the order of the superstars in which they will be inducted. And if you guys want an opportunity to be a part of the Hall of Fame experience, you can't get in the Hall of Fame, but if you want to be a part of it, if you want to be in the party or be a part of just the overall experience, you can contact me. We have some great packages that we can hook you up with to get you in the behind-the-scenes access to EIF's 2016 Hall of Fame class. These three guys deserve it, I think, more than anybody. So it's going to be a very special night, very celebratory night. And let's move on now, though, as we're getting ready to find out if one of those Hall of Famers will be having a bit of an early celebration tonight, because Prismatic Nebula has been waiting all day. I spoke with him around 11 a.m. this morning. He's been ready then. He has been in the arena, in and out, the entire morning, afternoon, evening, and he is getting ready to close out the show, because coming up next, it's our main event for the Undisputed Superstardom Championship. For the first time in his career, Prismatic Nebula Tripod defends an Undisputed Championship. His opponent, the challenger, Jetstar. And that's coming up right here on Fear's Reality. We're taking one final time out. Stay with us here on the EIF Network.